So things are going to come down to the wire on the West side. Everyone
Yep.
from the 3 to 8 seed are separated by max of 2 games, and then everybody from the 4 to 8 are basically tied in losses.
Yep.
Um, so how do you think it's going to go?
So, first of all, credit to the Rockets for removing themselves from this group. The Rockets are I I thought the Rockets were about to get punched in the face by the schedule because, and I think we talked about it
We
last
did.
week, their their final 5 games were Thunder, Warriors, and they played those two already and won them, and then it goes Clippers, Lakers, Nuggets, but it doesn't matter now because. And this actually could work in the Lakers' favor. I don't know what the Rockets will do, but the Rockets just need to either win one or have the Lakers lose one, and they lock up the 2 seed. So, because the Lakers max out at 52 wins, the Rockets are already at 52 wins. So, so here's why I say this could work out in the Lakers' favor. If the Lakers lose tonight to the Thunder, which they will, the Rockets lock the 2 seed no matter what. Will that make the Rockets in game 81 against the Lakers rest some people? I don't know. Now, maybe they would feel like they don't need to, but set that aside. Credit to the Rockets for handling their business. Now to the 3 through 8, and we can throw it on the screen. The Lakers, the reason that Lakers 2-game lead is actually a 3-game lead is this. They have the tiebreaker over literally every single team on the screen there. Nuggets are the 4, Clippers are the 5, Warriors are the 6, Timberwolves are the 7, Grizzlies are the 8, Lakers 48 and 30, Nuggets 47 and 32, and then Clippers, Warriors, Timberwolves, Grizzlies all 46 and 32. The Lakers have the tiebreaker with every one of those teams. That is a symptom of the fact in one of the craziest stats of the season, the Oklahoma City Thunder this year against the Western Conference are 35 and 13. The Los Angeles Lakers against the Western Conference are 34 and 14. So why are the Thunder going to win 67 and the Lakers are right now sitting at 48? Well, the Thunder are 29 and 1 against the East, and the Lakers are they are 14 and 16 against the East. So, I mean, that's the difference in the standings. But that is giving the Lakers the tiebreaker over everyone. So I think it's going to go like this. The Lakers lose tonight. They beat Dallas. And then maybe they beat Houston. If they don't beat Houston, they certainly beat Portland. And they are the 3. And now the interesting piece of it. Denver, which is falling apart, has not recovered from the Westbrook debacle. Joker can just put up 45, 15, and 15 every night. It doesn't matter. And I don't know if you heard what Michael Malone said the other day when Michael Malone said, yeah, Jamal Murray, we hope he's ready for the playoffs. That's concerning. I think Denver is going to lose to Memphis. Let's assume they beat Houston because that'll be game 82 for Houston, and Houston likely is not going to, be playing their people. Whether or not Denver falls to the play-in will likely be determined by how they do against Sacramento in Denver when they play do they play tonight or Wednesday? I should have had that up in front of me. I apologize. Denver plays tomorrow. When they play Sacramento tomorrow. The Clippers, again, so much of this is predicated by what the Rockets do as far as resting guys. Because the Clippers play the Spurs tonight, so the Clippers will win tonight. And then the Clippers play Houston next, but the question is Houston, assuming the Lakers lose tonight, going to be playing their guys? If they are, then that should be a great game. The Clippers After that are at Sacramento, at Golden State. Golden State has an absolute 3 consecutive layups. At Phoenix, I saw Phoenix in person at the Garden Friday night. They are cooked. So Golden State will beat Phoenix. Then the Spurs, who don't want to win. Then the Blazers. So Golden State is going to be 49-32 going into the final game against the Clippers, which the Clippers are going to need to win. Potentially to avoid the play-in, potentially for seeding. So Warriors-Clippers, game 82, massive, right? The Grizzlies are at Milwaukee, at Memphis, and then home for Brooklyn and Utah. So Minnesota, Brooklyn, and Utah are auto wins. Those teams are not trying. If they beat Milwaukee tonight, then Minnesota has a real chance of not only climbing out of the play-in, but climbing all the way to the 4-5 line. And then Memphis, it likely comes, they're at Charlotte, that's a win. Home for Minnesota, at Denver, home for Dallas.
Tough.
So let's do it like this. What are the guaranteed victories on team's schedule? For the Lakers, just one. Game 82 against Portland. The Lakers will then need to win one other game to lock up the 3. OKC, Dallas, Houston. They're going to lose OKC, so they beat Dallas or Houston. For Denver, 0 guaranteed victories. Sacramento, Memphis, Houston, so no guaranteed victories. For the Clippers, the Clippers put them at 47 wins. They have the Spurs game. Then Houston, Sacramento, Golden State. For Golden State, 3 guaranteed victories. Phoenix, Spurs, Portland, and then that Clipper game. For Minnesota, so put Golden State at 49 wins. I'm going to do this in the doc so I can just see it. So Denver, 47 with 3 questions. The Clippers, 47 with 3 questions as far as the games. The Warriors, 49 1-question game. Minnesota, at Milwaukee, at Memphis, tough. Home for Brooklyn and Utah. They're at 48 with 2 questions. And then Memphis at Charlotte.
3 questions?
Yeah, 40 exactly. 47. So the games that are going to determine the Western Conference playoff bracket is all of Denver's games against Sacramento, Memphis, and Houston. The Clippers games against Houston, Sacramento, and Golden State. For the Golden State, that one game against the Clippers. And for Minnesota, their games at Milwaukee and at Memphis. That's it. And so right now, I would think the most likely seeding is as follows. 1 Oklahoma City locked, 2 Houston essentially locked, 3 Lakers close to essentially locked, 4 Golden State, 5 Minnesota, 6 the Clippers. Lakers-Clippers round 1 be fun. 7 Denver, 8 Memphis. That's how I think it's going to fall out.
Is that ideal for you? Are there any matchups that
well,
you're trying
the
to avoid?
ideal for the Lakers, well, and by the way, that's the 7-8, obviously, then there's a play-in situation.
Yeah.
The ideal for the Lakers, everybody wants Memphis. The ideal for the Lakers is Memphis getting to the 3 line. I don't think that's happening. Would I rather play Minnesota or would I rather play the Clippers? I would rather play I don't know, Clippers been really tough since Kawhi came back. Or I mean, since Kawhi's been playing like this. I'd probably rather play Minnesota. Now, later in the playoffs, I'd take my chances with, sadly, Kawhi not holding up. But in round one, with him playing like this, they're dangerous. The thing is, everybody's dangerous. But if you're the Lakers, you can't worry about round one. If it were to play out to where you are on the opposite side of the bracket of OKC and round two looks like it's Golden State OKC, you sign up for that. If you're the Lakers and you're only going to have to beat one of Golden State or Oklahoma City, and they play each other in a war in round two, while with respect, you're probably playing the Rockets. That is the ideal situation, and I think it's what they've set themselves up for.
I think the Rockets are going to be dangerous in the playoffs. I know you're saying they're young and all that. I think
they have a great coach.
Defense wins championships.
That's fair. They have a great coach.
100%.
Dylan Brooks going to see LeBron in a playoff series and once again be like, it's Dylan Brooks' time. And I don't trust Jalen Green. Now, Amen Thompson is a monster as a young player, and Şengün's great. Şengün's great. But, the West is brutal. None of these are easy.
Right.
But it's, it is.
I'm not saying like they can win. Okay, I know I said defense wins championships, but I think they can mess somebody's road up. Knock a team out early.
But you're kind of treating them, DeMonte, like they're not the 2 seed. They're like
True.
The 2 seed playing to their seed means they're in the conference finals. I don't see that happening.
Fair.
Like now listen, maybe somebody clips the Lakers and they beat them, or maybe they can beat the Lakers. But I think Houston has earned enough from me to where at this point I will almost assuredly be picking them in their round one series. I don't know. You know what? I say that. I don't know if I'd pick them against Minnesota. I think Minnesota could be tough. But
yeah, I could see it going to 7.
Yeah, no, they could win. But I think I'd probably pick Minnesota.